Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer. It is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. Cancer. Wow. So I feel like this person, this Knight of Swords over here, I feel like he is like that Emperor. So I feel like this is the same energy, same person, Knight of Swords and the Emperor. I feel like I feel like they got very angry. Okay, they are both very temperamental. This guy has a bee in his bonnet, and he did something without thinking. Okay, or said things without thinking. I feel like he may have went to the extreme, went too far. I feel like he may have ended it, but he didn't really want to. Okay, his heart didn't want that at all. Okay, the problem is he's like way too much up in his head, and you see that over here dealing with their own inner demons or those inner ghosts. And so here he is. He's very stubborn. He is taking on the energy of the miser card. And so it's like not budging, very stubborn, inflexible. It's like all or nothing. It's like my way or the highway. I feel like that's how it was in the past with this Knight of Swords and this Emperor. I feel like somebody was unwilling to compromise about something, okay? Or unwilling to hear your point of view about something. I feel like they got very angry, and I feel like they ended it, and it's like now they're very sorry, like they're really sorry for what they've done, and we have a card here that shows that they indeed want you back. Okay, this person needs to help themselves. First of all, they need to deal with these ghosts, whatever it is that drives those thoughts that they have that makes them become very afraid. Okay. The Knight of Swords is appearing again down here, only this time he's much calmer and his sword is sheathed. So I feel like now he wants to try to help the situation that he's got himself in. So indeed we see that he is going to try to help himself here. All right. Try to help the situation. The Three of Coins here talks about the power behind our thoughts and what drives us. And so they need to look deeper at that with the Pilgrim, okay, if they want the opportunity to make this connection grow or to get another opportunity with you, they will definitely need to look at those ghosts, okay, so that it doesn't happen again. We can see that this emperor has some very intense feelings about you and about the cup and wanting that cup. So he was very angry. He banned you from his kingdom and now he wants you back in. He wants you back. So he could be watching you looking for signs. He sees now with that Eight of Swords in reverse. So he does see the error of his ways. He does understand why. It's just that sometimes he's got a hard time to keep those emotions, under control. I feel like he is dealing with it, but is having difficulty dealing with these ghosts of the past. He doesn't trust very easily. So here we see that they did distance themselves from you, but they were hiding the fact that they did still love you. Okay, they did still want you. Dealing with demons, they thought that you were hiding things from them. That's those inner demons, those ghosts. Okay. And so they could have accused you of that as well with his sword raised the way it is. If he thought you were hiding something from him, he would have gotten very, very angry. Okay, so that could definitely be, or thought you were pretending, or thought you didn't, were pretending to love them when you didn't, that type of thing. So he has a lot of insecurities because of ghosts of the past. So now he's made a huge mistake because he didn't think this through. He didn't think before speaking. He got very upset, very angry because he thought you were hiding something or being deceptive in some way, and he didn't really talk to you about it, or didn't or wasn't patient or ready enough to hear you out, or not ready but not willing to hear you out, like would not have given you the time to respond. So it was like attack, strike, and then retreat. That's what they did. And now they regret it. There's the Emperor again, so very prominent in your reading, above and below. And he's looking at the card of regret. This is the aftermath of the storm, basically, and he's filling his cups with wishes. He understands now. He's figured this out. He's looking back at his history, and he understands or sees or recognizes the emotional issue that was behind these things, the actions, the thoughts. And so they went to the extreme and they brought it to the brink of death with that 10 of swords. Okay. And if they want to get out of that situation, they will have to help themselves. That's why this card has appeared right here, this Eight of Coins. It's a card of, helping yourself. Look at that. Look at the next card. Looking at your old wounds. You have to uncover the old wound and take a look at it. Hiding it is not going to make it go away, you know. Woe is me here, feeling sorry for themselves. And so, if they've learned their lesson from this, and to learn the lesson, they need to look back at what has been written, which is what the Hierophant is saying. See how he holds up the book, and it's all the pages are filled. So he needs to look back at what has been written. In order to help himself, he has to look back or go back and face these ghosts that he's just been covering up with a bandage or swept under the rug. That's how he's going to help himself here. That's how he's going to set himself free from these ghosts that haunt him. Okay? That's how he's going to do it. And that is what they see. So there is still hope, is what the world of truth says, which is the star. And there is still hope for this person to set themselves free, for you guys to have a loving, healthy, happy relationship. There is still hope. Because the pilgrim brings opportunity for growth. The pilgrim can indicate the end of a long road where many lessons were learned and discoveries were made, and that perfectly fits this reading. Okay. It can also indicate somebody learning something that gives them the clarity that they need, which also applies here from what we saw. So they're sitting here in the Four of Swords energy. I feel like it's kind of like feeling sorry for themselves, looking back at what they've done. They realize now what they've done and what they've lost, and realize they were not careful with their words, okay, and that they still love you. They're looking at the Ace of Cups. And lo and behold, what comes up is the card of experience, learning by experience. And this is what the pilgrim is talking about. Okay, a long road where many lessons were learned and discoveries were made. Learning something that gives you the clarity you seek. And sure enough, they have learned it. Okay, something has come out of the trunk, a piece of information that was needed for the journey. So, this person, you're going to hear from them. They ended it, but they didn't really want to. And now they're sorry, but now they see. Now they see, and they're hoping it's not too late. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.